Hello everyone, I'm back with another video, and in today's video we have a Dell laptop. This is a Dell Inspiron 15 3000 series. The exact model for this one is a 3511 Dell. And in this video I'm going to take you on a step by step how you can open it up and how you can replace or remove your battery for your laptop. And people always ask me, can I turn on the laptop without the battery? And sure you can. It's just going to take up to 1 minute for it to show up anything on the screen. That's the only reason. The reason is because it doesn't have any CMOS battery. The CMOS or the BIOS takes its charge from the main battery. So that's the only disadvantage. This applies for any Inspiron 15 3000 series. So if you have a different models within the 3000 series, this video is for you. All right. So I'm going to go over the tools, and I'll leave the tool links and in the battery compatible battery linked in a video comment description in case you want to purchase yours. I purchased myself this iFixit screwdriver set. We're going to be using a Phillips number 1. And for the opening tool, I'll be using a guitar pick. And metallic guitar picks are suitable to opening cases and covers. With this on hand, we're going to get it started. All right, I see that this client that changed one screw that is not same as the rest. And he told me the one on this side, which is the right side. In this case, when I'm looking upside down, the left one, he put a super glue epoxy, so I'm not going to be able to remove this one. And this one, he said, is put a bigger head screw. But for you guys, all the screws are the same size and height, so you want to remove all of them except the corner back screws. You don't want to touch these ones. I'll let you know in a second. Remove the one in the back mid, 2 on the sides, and 3 in the front end. So I'm going to first go ahead and remove all these screws. Also, if you guys like my videos, if you find my videos helpful and helping you guys out, you can support the channel by clicking the like and subscribe. I'll greatly appreciate it. It helps and supports the channel to make more videos, take requests, and answer your questions in the comment area. I appreciate that. All right, now that we removed all the screws, except the one in the side one here, and because it has a little glue on it. And the reason that I said do not remove this one first is because this is screwed on the corner by the hinges. They have something called a C-lock. The C-lock will prevent the screw coming out entirely, and it has a different purpose. It's to push the cover away from the palm rest. So as soon as I start rotating, you're going to see a gap opening automatically right there. And then you're going to hear a few clicks, and that's when you want to stop. You want to do the same thing on the other side, rotate, and you're going to see a gap opening right there. That's the C-lock that it does its job. Now you can see this thing is opening up, but we're going to stick the opening tool between the bottom cover and the palm rest, and we're going to twist it like this, and we're going to hear a click sound. Those are the clips are getting loosened up. You want to do that all around in the front. Go to the corner. Make sure you remove your screws. In this case, just breaking the super glue. And once you do the sides and the front, you want to grab it from the corners in here and wiggle it around a little bit, and it's going to release the back side. All right, and the battery is right over here in the front of you guys. And I can see the model for the battery is a G91J0. I'll try to get the link for this one. I'll leave it in the video description. And I can see that there's a cable going here to the hard drive in here. This is a SATA cable for 2.5 inch. To disconnect this cable, you need to lift up this latch right in here 90 degree like that. And then you want to pull the cable in 45 degree backward towards the battery. And now you can move this cable out of the way. To disconnect the battery, you want to put your fingers on the side and pull the connector back evenly. All right. This cable does not come with a new battery. I'll show you how to remove it. First, to remove the battery, you want to remove 1, 2, 3 screws that touches the battery. So remove these 3 screws. All right. These are an M2 screws. And once you remove it, lift up the battery, and here you go. Now, to remove this cable, it's very important how you remove it. Just you want to untangle it through here and bring it here. Once you remove the last tangle thing right in here, you want to pull this trigger backward with your finger, just backward. It just has a little springy thing to it. It just stays. Sometimes it comes back. So I pull it back, and the force from the pins, it push the connector out. All right, so that's how it comes. Once you want to put the connector back in, make sure the contact portions are facing in. Pull this trigger back, slide in the connector in the jack, hold it in there like this, and then bring the metal slider over. And now you can just use your finger, just jam the cable right in there, and there we go. That's how you do it. This is a 3-cell battery, 1, 2, 3. So the 3-cell configuration, 41 watt hour. All right. So to put it back in, you want to put it right in on the place in here. Make sure the screw holes are matching. Put the 3 tiny screws that you remove. Now, it's a very important tip I'll give you at the end of the video how to use your new battery. It's very important to keep the health of the battery at its best performance peak possible. All right, first, let's put the hard drive connector in, slide it in a 45-degree angle inside, and then lock it down. Grab the connector, make sure evenly goes inside the connector, evenly. Don't go sideways in or anything like that. Has to go evenly inside the jack. And just remember when you power it on, it might take up to 1 minute for it to boot. It might turn on and off. Just leave it be, and it's gonna boot up fine. Grab the bottom cover, put it over, and just push the corners, bottom, front end, back, mid, and don't push on the corners yet because you need to screw it down, and it will pull the cover to itself. Like that. It makes a tiny click. A little bit of thermal paste in here. All right. And to finish it off is to put the rest of the screws on the bottom cover. Now, regarding the new battery in, once you put the new battery in the laptop, you do not want to power it on right away. Or if you did power it on to make sure that it does give something on the screen, power it off and leave it charging at least for 2 to 3 hours or 3 to 4 hours, doesn't matter, but just leave it over 3 hours. And after that, you want to power it on and without the charger plugged in, and you want to discharge the battery slowly, bring down the brightness of the screen down to 30%, watch some movies, some videos, and let it drain the battery. Don't put any heavy load. Once the battery is drained, power it off, plug in the charger, and let it sit again for 3 to 4 hours. And after that, you can use it as you wish. That initial charging and discharging, it is very important and crucial for the new battery. And you should be doing that cycle once every couple of months to keep the health of the battery at its best performance peak possible. Again, I hope you guys like this video and helped you guys out. If you have any question or requests, feel free to leave them in the video comment. I'll try to answer them as soon as I can. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.